Ah, that's some disgusting lighting. Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Video Weblog. We are Saturday, February the 6th, 2016. As you can see, it's the morning and oh Jesus Christ, that's not good. I'm at my parents' house, which means that I finally got to go home. God, there's a lot of wind. I'm gonna get back in. That's not cool. That's way better. That's acceptable. Anyway, yeah. What? Yeah, I got to go home. Oh, there's no wind. It's still cold, but there's no wind, and the lighting is way much better. That's, well, I mean, it was hard to do worse, you know, staying in the shadow, background completely lit. Not that meaning, but you know, the usual meaning of lit. Wow, the carrots, they're all moldy. That's wonderful. Yeah, should be short because I really don't have a lot to talk about. I've read that the government passed a bill that's basically shitting on our civil liberties as football fans because they give the right. It's a bill that's officially against hooliganism and for the supporters, except bill says that now it's legal because Paris had done it when they dissolved the Ultras in 2010. It was completely illegal, you know, to make some papers on who comes to the stadium and to forbid people to come to the stadium. That's yeah, that's not okay. That's yeah, as I said, that's shitting on our liberties. But anyway, let's not get too far into political shit because it's something that's been both a fight for the right and the left, and I'm fairly sure that people who are today against the state of security, of emergency that the country is in, are the first ones who were saying, yeah, that's cool, we should totally, you know, make some say yes to the clubs who want to you know, have documents on people who comes to the stadium as a hobby, as, you know, as kind of a way to get their heads out of their shitty everyday lives. tough chance. Fat chance, I wanted to say. Jesus Christ, this is no good today. Yeah, and I'm saying that in a very weird context, as I'm going to a stadium tomorrow night, which is to see Marseille versus Paris, and Paris is one of the clubs that's been going for the longest with that kind of repression, banning their supporters from going to the stadiums, dissolving the Ultras, you know, really creating the grapes of wrath, if I may say so. You know, as the police is creating the conditions to lead to supporter violence. You know, it's not something natural. It's something that's created most times by the state. Anyway, yeah. Yesterday I took the tram and it was very interesting. I finally got to see the state of the works on the Corum, and they finally removed the logo of the old agglomeration to replace it with the logo of the Metropolis. And I find it weird that the Metropolis has, you know, there's kind of a weird set of priorities. They started with the tramway, which is important because it's the gateway into Montpellier, the tramway. It's the first thing you see when you step off the train, basically. But then I noticed that Tuesday night, they first painted the seats of the stadium of Montpellier before removing the mentions on this big fucking building that is fucking ugly, the Corum, which stands in the middle of the town, you know? It's written in big white letters, Times New Roman, probably bold, Montpellier agglomeration. And that's kind of bullshit. It's been 1 year. Yeah. So I'm glad that they finally got their priorities straight. You know, there was a big rebranding everywhere, and they forgot about the biggest thing that was right in front of their eyes, because the department and the metropolis and the municipality have moved from the Polygon, but and from Antigone. They're further on the banks of the Les River, but that's the LEZ, not LES. Please, please, Jesus. Ah, that's bad. Why am I so bad? Is it because I slept only 2 hours? And I've been awake since 6 p.m. That's basically a nap. It's the middle of the day for me. Later, it will be a little more complicated. Haha, that's real big chance of happening. But yeah, you know, it's really weird thinking that, yeah, I took two breakfasts in the span of maybe 13 hours, 16 hours, I don't know. But it's really strange, huh? I mean, at least I've reset. No, I didn't. Did I? I kind of reset my biologic clock, my internal clock, you know, because something of a cycle of 16 or 18 hours before it resets with a lunch. So yeah. Turns out that I actually had stuff to say. Yeah, it's complicated. So I'm going to try and upload at least a bit of the video before leaving for Marseille, even though we should have left some 3 or 4 hours ago, and I was already awake, so that wouldn't have been a problem. Except when I went to sleep, I thought that it would be a problem. Not remembering that when I went to sleep, it actually had been about 10 hours since I had awakened with Lebet from Evangelion 2.0 and crawling, blaring for 6 hours. How does that even happen? You know? I remember telling one of my friends telling me, yeah, you know, when you do Let's Plays, you don't have to sound too pathetic. And I really sound, and I listen to myself talk, and sometimes I crack jokes, but most times it's either silence because I'm too focused on the game, or, you know, just that's kind of cringy. That's an attitude that I will have to fix. But it's probably stemming from the fact that 1, I have to think a lot, and 2, I was playing alone, and yeah. And 3, oh, that's 3, that's not 2, I was speaking English, which is not my first language. That's not something I'm trying to fix, though. I mean, yeah. Final note, 2 projects have arisen, 2 4chan, 2 A things. That's really great. I'm really looking forward, because it's 2 full songs. It's my first time. I know that I could have participated in BB, the second opening of Garo Hono no Kokuin, but I didn't watch it, so it's kind of, you know, by default, I only sing when I watch. So yeah. Which would have made me not participate in a lot of things, since the only anime I watched before there was a sings was Anohana. Or maybe even not. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. 2 weeks from now, starts of the Winter Cup. I'm really pumped. Maybe at this point, you know, Saturday morning, I will be holding my head into my hands, wondering where did it go bad for A? We have such a good team with Giorgio. It's gonna be aesthetic as fuck. We're going for all the marbles. Yes, that's a bad pun on Seco Boys. Fuck you. Anyway, but on the other hand, it could be a very good day with Bert is a Titan, scoring goals left and right. Who knows? Even One Punch. Oh no, I think he's been sacked. Good for him. He was shit. Or maybe he's the strongest man in the world. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. 2 weeks from now, the Fortune Cup. Oh, Monday is the Chinese New Year. I'm looking forward to that. You'll know why on Monday. Haha. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow and goodbye. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it arbitrarily before 10 minutes, or if I'm going to, manage time. Oh boy, I'm doing it. Oh, that's kind of shitty. Goodbye.